Hey everybody, how you doing? Mikey's back. I have a chew review. This will be my last chew review until I can source some more product because I live in a chew wasteland, and until I place another order to get some big bags or I can find a friend who lives in a chew rich region, I am going not going to have any new material for chew. It's a sad day. But I can't wait because I am trying Stoker's Black Wild Cherry. Comes in a 1 pound bag. It's got the normal Stoker's story behind it here. Like my father and his father before him, I take great pride in being in the tobacco business. Since 1940, our family motto has been to provide a great chew at a fair price. To continue this tradition, the finest tobacco is selected for use in our Stoker's chewing tobacco. We produce our chew in a special multi-pass process, making sure that the unique Stoker's flavors soak deep into the leaf and last a long time. If it does not meet our standards, then we don't ship it. I just noticed my thumb just punctured the bag. I tore the bag. That's all right. After I review these, I move them into plastic bags. I hope that you'll agree that we are still living up to our family motto, and thank you for your business, Bobby Stoker. Now, it's my understanding that Stoker no longer has any control over the company anymore. He's just the spokesman, the figurehead, stuff like that. That being said, let me sniff through the tear in the bag that I made. Ooh, smells good. Suit, tie, dip, and chew guy. I'm going to trigger your OCD. Look away. I'm not going to cut. I'm going to tear the bag open. I'm tearing the bag, creating a jagged line. I'm sorry, man. Love you, man. I think I may have triggered him. Sorry. Anyway, opening up the bag, and oh, this cherry aroma is just billowing out of this bag. See if I can get an inside the bag shot. I mean, tilt it towards the light a little bit. Not happening very well at all. Okay, here we are. Look at that. Nice, moist. It's shiny, it's so moist. Not a whole lot of stem material in here. Which I'm not really seeing any stem. Oh, geez, yep, spoke too soon. Nope, that's just a crumpled up leaf. I thought it was a stem. It's just a leaf. Big leaf. Nice. All right, I can't wait any longer. I notice the stuff on the top tends to be a little drier than the stuff on the bottom, so I kind of reach in, grab some of that gooiness on the bottom, and I just kind of rotate it up in the bags, mix it up a little bit. There we go. Now I'll give it a good stir, shake it all up. Oh, wow. Stuff in the bottom of the bag, it's even more goopier and moister than the stuff on the top. Look at that. Look at that. Just all over the fingers. They don't skip on the flavor coating that they put on this stuff. That's for certain. Nice big old pinch. Look at that big honking leaf. That's not a stem. That's just a big old folded up leaf. Get my jeans all sticky. I should be dainty and use a paper towel, but make sure you get this thing sealed up good and tight. Ziploc is engaged, even though I poked a hole in the bag. I'm going to move it into Ziplocs and the easier travel size portions after I'm done with this review. Oh yeah. Immediately getting hit by cherry. Cherry, hence the molasses. This stuff's delicious. Definitely got that dark cherry flavor going on in there. It's not real candy like, slightly, but it's not real bad candy like cherry. It's like more almost a natural cherry and a Jolly Rancher cherry had a cherry baby, somewhere in between. Yeah, I am catching some molasses notes in here right away. Complements the cherry quite well, actually, because the cherry has a slight tartness, and then you got that all that sweet molassesy goodness mixing with it. I wonder if they put any spice in here. I'm not really detecting any. It seems like just cherry flavor, molasses. This stuff's really good. Wow, this stuff is good. If you like cherries, check this stuff out. Mm-hmm. Formed up in a nice ball in my cheek quite well. Mm. Wow. The cherry and the molasses blend quite well. I'm impressed. Yeah, Stoker's, when they say a multi-pass process, I assume they have it on a conveyor belt and they like spray the flavorings on the leaves as they go over. And then they probably stir it up, send it back through, and spray it again. They might do that. Well, it says it's a multi-pass process. They probably do that several times to make sure everything gets sprayed down. I know other dips, from what I understand, they put them in like a slurry. They put them in a vat, they add the molasses mixture, and they just stir it around. And then they pull the leaves out and just let them drain. Others like this, they have them on the conveyor where it gets sprayed on it. So I'm assuming this is sprayed because they say multi-pass process. I have noticed with Stoker's, it doesn't last as long in the mouth as other more molasses central chews. Um, that's probably because of the moisture content. This stuff is just so moist right out of the bag. Other stuff, it takes a little bit of time to juice up and get to this level of moisture with other chews. Takes a few minutes. This stuff, right away, you're getting the burst of flavor. It's all over the place. Especially if you stir the bag up like I did. I noticed when I did the apple last week, the stuff on the top, when I was divvying up in the travel size bags, I gave a baggie to a friend of mine at work. He just loves that stuff. He wants more. But yeah, the stuff on the bottom was way more goopy than the stuff on the top. That's just gravity in action, as all that flavoring mixture settles while the bags are in transit. So yeah, if you want to, when you get a bag of this stuff, just stir it up real good. Just distribute that stuff that's in the bottom of the bag evenly. Gives you a nice even, more wholesome, fully coated flavor of wild black cherry. Or is it black wild cherry? Black wild cherry, not wild black cherry. Mm. But yeah, this might be a 1 pound bag, but the price I paid for this, I can't get 2 bags of 3 ounce chew for this price locally. So yeah, this is the equivalent of like 5 1/3 bags of regular chew. And the prices, you know, I think this was like $25 plus shipping. And with what I ordered, the shipping on this one would have come down to maybe, say I paid $30 for this bag. Still, 2 pouches of 3 ounce regular stuff here locally run you about $30. And for $30, I got the equivalent of 5 bags. And no one here locally carries Stoker's Chew. So, yeah. I've seen America's Best, I've seen Beech Nut, and I've seen Durango. That's pretty much it. So, planning a dip road trip here soon to see if I can source some more stuff to try. I am down to my last few cans of dip. This is my last bag of chew. I still have a good 14, 15 cans of snus to work through, and I got a whole bunch of snuff. So I do have material for reviews, just that the dip and chew world is starting to wind down a little bit until I have to venture farther afield to go hunting for the wily chew and dip. I must stalk my prey accordingly. Yes. Today, today is December 4th. December 4th, what was that, 1989? 1980s, 35 years, yeah. Would have been in the early 90s on December 4th. A cargo ship hit the North Bend Bridge leading into Coos Bay, Oregon. They passed through the railroad trestle. They had their loading thing up, and they were trying to lower it so they could go under the bridge. They didn't lower it in time, and it smacked right into the bridge. Gave them a good scrape. Closed the bridge down for 6 weeks while they evaluated the damage and made repairs. And during that 6-week time, everybody who wanted to cross the bay had to go around. So instead of going right across on the bridge, they had to do a 15-mile detour down a lovely 2-lane road. I remember complaining about that traffic nightmare for weeks. So, yeah. When the bridge is out, people have to go a 15-mile down a nice country road to go down to the end of the bay, go around, and come all the way back. Yeah, fun times. And it was a Swedish ship, too. Those wily Swedes. They make good snus, and they hit bridges with their cargo ships. Yeah. But yeah, cherry flavor is still holding well. The molasses is more of a background note in this stuff. Cherry is front and center. Molasses is in the background. I'm getting no tobacco whatsoever. I'm not worried about nicotine content. Nicotine content on this stuff, pretty much non-existent. It's extremely low. But with the amount you have in your mouth, you will get some nicotine, just nowhere near as much as you would, say, from a nice pinch of dip. So, don't lose your dip if you're looking for nicotine. If you're looking for flavor, oh yeah, the chew is where it's at for flavor. That's for sure. But if you're looking to feed your nicotine habit, reach for your can of dip. In between dips, if you want something different, and you want a nice flavor burst, go for some chew. Yeah, this stuff is really good. If this holds up the way the vanilla and the apple did, I'll get about 25 or 30 minutes out of this before the flavor starts to dissipate. Not bad. I'm okay with that. Considering you get a massive amount for a cheap price, that's fine by me. Anyway, this has been Stoker's Black Wild Cherry Quality, Tradition, and Value Chewing Tobacco. With old Mr. Stoker's face right there on the side. I know a couple of people were asking where I get the Trump spitter. It's from Spit Cup? Spit Bud. Spitbud.com. I have no affiliation with them whatsoever. It's just a cool spitter. With Mr. Trump after he got shot. Only other presidential candidate to get shot while campaigning was Teddy Roosevelt. And Teddy Roosevelt got up and gave his speech after he got shot. Yeah. Nowadays, they rush Trump to the hospital. Yeah. Anyway, there you have it. Stoker's Black Wild Cherry. I had to make sure I didn't say wild black cherry. Black wild cherry, not wild black cherry. Great flavor. Cherries everywhere. Light molasses note in the background. I'm getting no tobacco because of the so much flavor in this stuff. Flavor is probably going to last me 25-30 minutes. I'm going to enjoy every single minute of it. This stuff is wonderful. I will catch you all later. Y'all take care. I'll be back probably in a couple of days or over the weekend with another review. Take care. Talk to you later. Bye.